Hey, all, welcome back to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar, and Trenton's brought down another bottle I have never seen before. It's something from Knob Creek. It says it's a 10-year. I don't have any of those on my shelf. Where'd you pick this up?
So, first of all, thank you to Eric L. I put out in our Discord that I was really searching for this one. Oh. This is a duty-free only. It's a traveler's exclusive. Knob Creek 10-year. This is non-chill filter. This is the Knob Creek version of the rare breed.
I was just going to say
NCF,
that. So this is a non-chill filter, just like the rare breed that was an export bottle.
Well, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, actually, because this does say unfiltered. Okay. So I don't know if unfiltered also means non-chill filtered.
Okay.
But regardless, this is not like your average Knob Creek. This is a 700 ml. It's
122.4 proof.
And this is exclusive to like duty free, which is in airports. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but I know they're in airports. This was $65.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a bad price.
Yeah.
It says on the bottom, oak forward bourbon in the flavor category. Oak forward bourbon. Interesting.
My confusion lies in the fact that, like, it really makes me ask the question, like, why do distilleries do this?
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't want to have to fly to a different country just to pick up a product like this.
Well, didn't you mention something the first year that the Wild Turkey Rare Breed non-chill filtered is going to be released in the States? I think that
was the Mash and Drum interview with Bruce. Gotcha. Where that was mentioned.
Gotcha.
I would love to have that kind of insider info. Unfortunately, I do not.
Okay.
But
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I remember.
I was searching for this for a long time, and by I say me, I meant I kept bugging people about it for a while.
Yeah, so that's why I wonder. So if Wild Turkey then is intending to release the export only, is there some kind of?
I don't know. I vaguely recall, and correct me if I'm wrong, but there was some kind of like contract. With duty free or something that like, and then after that contract expired, then they could.
And I'm assuming it's the same situation. There's some kind of a contractual agreements of some sorts.
And I'm hoping we haven't tried this yet. We just opened this, so I'm curious if this is actually really good.
Yeah.
That I feel like this is harder to get than the rare. I keep wanting to say rare bird.
You know what? Because I started that a couple videos, a video or two ago. Now we both going on because I almost said it.
It's a shame.
Sorry.
So I thought this was kind of cool. I know this is one of those ones where a lot of folks might not be able to find one because this is, you got to go to an airport, you got to be flying, I believe, international of some sort.
But I will tell you this. Once we did the Wild Turkey video on the non-chill filter, I had tons of people messaging me as they were traveling, looking and picking up that bottle. So let's see where this is.
Yeah.
Maybe other folks that have the opportunity to travel, if it's really good, they can look for it as well. Wow.
That doesn't smell like bean.
No. Are you getting anything nutty at this point? Because I'm not. It's like caramel to me.
It's very caramely. It's almost like, it's pretty oaky. It's like a nice like toasted sugar. It's oaky.
Yes.
I get a little bit of like a fruit, like a red fruit of some sort, maybe. Leaning more towards like a dark figgy or a cherry-ish or something of some sort.
Like a dark Luxardo cherry. Yeah, it actually smells fantastic. It's not very reminiscent to most Knob Creek. I think is Knob Creek, and you're more the bean guy than I am. Is Knob Creek, because Knob Creek, I would say, has to be my favorite releases of Jim Beam. You know, in general speaking terms. Do you get the real peanut shell type vibes off of Knob Creek like you do in some of the others? I don't really as much.
I don't as much. It's more to me. It's more approachable. Okay. Like I feel like if you're not a huge fan of bean products in general, you could still go to Knob Creek and not be overly nutted.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. But I just didn't know if you felt the same.
This honestly smells like vaguely reminiscent of like a really nice, like a Widow Jane 10 without the like the pecan / walnut notes, or like a cherry forward Eagle Rare.
Okay.
I mean,
it's kind of it edges a little bit towards that. I wasn't quite following you on the Widow Jane, but that Eagle Rare, not quite, but it's like it's step in that direction.
It's still it's not as sweet as like an Eagle Rare.
No.
Smell,
that's why I say
on the smeller.
it's step in that direction.
Okay. I'm gonna have to take another sip. I had like a piece of phlegm stuck in here, and then that proof just took it out, man. TKO'd
First sip of the day.
That's hot though.
I didn't really see to get it as. It's not like a Booker's hot to me.
No.
A little bit spicy, yes, but to me it seemed very nice and sweet up front, a little bit in the middle. Towards the back, it kind of got pretty earthy, oaky. Try it again.
Yeah. Dude, that's really good.
That's good. Yeah, and going into that finish, you're going to get that oak.
It's there.
I wouldn't say it's heavy.
No.
But it's there. But I'm really, really liking the front of the palate.
I'm liking everything.
That Luxardo cherry notes in there, the sweetness of the caramel. You get that neck thing going on again?
Dude, I did. I woke up.
Did you?
And it's like really tight up in here. I don't know. It's not like I can still move. But like when I hit this point, dude.
Need a little snap, crackle, pop.
I do. I need like one of those tens units or whatever. Slap that on there and get that vibration going.
Yeah, you do.
This is really nice.
I like it. Very good.
Man.
I think it's priced right though.
Amazing price.
I wouldn't really if I was sipping this and Trenton said, guess how much? I wouldn't say $100.
No.
I would put it in that $60 to $80 category. 50 to 80, 50 to 75, somewhere in there. So I think it's priced right. I think you get the quality for what you're paying for, price to value.
I'll say this. I think the rare breed NCF, non-chill filtered, is like better than this. I think the comparison of like the regular rare breed versus the NCF rare breed is like there's a definite comparison. I wish that they had a 10-year. I know they have a 10-year rye, a 10-year bourbon that we could do like a direct comparison against. We have a couple here that I think
I poured that on your left side over there. That's just the 9-year. That's an older bottle, but the 9-year single barrel 120 proof.
That's about as close as we could get.
It's about as close as we can get, for the Knob Creek products. But that's my assumption right off the bat, too, exactly what Trenton said. When I tasted the rare breed non-chill filtered, it was, pretty doggone nice, comparably speaking. This one is very nice, but I wouldn't call it a major upgrade. But, I haven't sipped this one yet, so we'll see how it compares.
I don't see anything on here that says this is unfiltered. It might be. They just don't claim it.
I highly doubt it.
And I'm not an expert, but there's nothing floating in here, so maybe it's...
Yeah, I doubt it. I still get some pretty nice sweetness off of there, and these single barrels are usually pretty good. I think they're fairly consistent, too. They're not out of whack for every one you buy.
I don't get as much like sweet on this, though, either. And, take what this is. This is a single barrel.
Yeah.
But
I like it. The barrel char really shines on this one, if you ask me.
Yes, it does.
Some really nice barrel char coming through on this single barrel. A little bit of sweetness up front. I refer to more of it as Trenton as a sweet tea type.
That's a really good one. Yeah.
But that barrel char is so nice in here. It's I really love the Knob Creek 9-year 100 proof release for that. You get some of that rich brown sugar, and then that barrel char is really nice there. It's the same with this bottle. I tend to like this one better.
I do. Yeah.
To be honest, I really do.
Yeah. I would love to see this product. I think this is a very good product. I would love to see them come out with this. Hopefully at some point their duty-free contract. And I don't know how any of that works. So it might not even be a thing. Well, that they have a contract with duty-free. But I would love to see them also come out with something that is generally available in the U.S. market. I think this would do really well.
I do too.
Especially if they came out with a 10-year rye last year.
Yes.
I would love to see them bring this in as a bourbon offering.
Especially at that same price point.
Yeah.
Get that $60, $65 price point for a 10-year bourbon that's unchill filtered in their terms. You know, I like it. I thought it was pretty good. And that's saying something for me. I'm not a massive Beam fan, so I think it's a good buy.
And this begs the question, and I'm not going to go down this road too much, but like this is $65. Mm-hmm. It's a 10-year. Mm-hmm. You have Booker's, that's a 7.5 year, and it's 110, 120. I don't understand the logic there.
And again,
and it's nuttier.
We're waiting on the Booker's. We're not buying them this year.
I don't even know if any have hit in this area, but I'm not concerned.
I do watch several different whiskey tubers, and I enjoy them all on it, and I get different perspectives. And so if somebody comes out and says one's really good, I'll probably text Trenton and ask him to pick it up from Harry.
Have they come out with? Have you seen any this year?
I haven't. None that I've paid attention to that made any splash. Let's put it that way. So
you know,
none that I know of.
I haven't heard of any other Bookers coming out, but what I'm gonna guess has happened is that they saw the video.
I'm sure they did.
And they were like, "Look, Trent's not going to be buying any more Bookers.
Okay.
So we need to go back to the drawing board and come up with something else." We might want to
hold off on that first release, make that, the next one that much better. That's what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, it's not uncommon that I'll get phoned at midnight from an exec at a bourbon company, and they'll be like, "Hey, listen, we need your very valuable insight on this."
Oh, that sounds.
And I give it to them for free because I just want to better the bourbon community. That's just all I'm out here to do.
Oh Lord.
That being said, if you are in an airport and you're able to get a duty free and it's not, you don't have to present your ticket that you're flying international or anything, I would recommend you pick up as many of these as you can fit in your suitcase.
Yeah, I would too. I think it's a great buy. Yeah, for those of you who travel for work or just tend to travel quite a bit, I'd look for it.
I think it's very nice.
All right, guys.
This was fun.
Yep. Thanks, Trent. And Eric?
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
Eric
L. for hooking us up. Yep. All right. That's all we got for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We appreciate you. Have a great week. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.